So Tim Tszyu has dropped out of the top 15 world-rated fighters, and Michael Zerafa is still ranked in the top 8 in all 4 governing bodies. Who would have thought? Well, me, because I said from day one, this is an interesting domestic clash. Michael Zerafa is a dog. He's got that dog in him. You seen what he did to Jeff Horn in their first fight. He's got that Maltese blood, the ha'ala, as we say. Bro, he's got that dog. So that's why I've said since day one, Tim Tszyu versus Michael Zerafa is an interesting domestic showdown. You know, I'm not taking anything away from Tim Tszyu. He's still a great fighter. He's still got, you know, the genetics, the skills. But at the end of the day, as I've said from day one, this is a fight that needs to be made, a fight that has the Australian rivalry like Mundine and Green. So the fight has to be made regardless of whatever other people's opinions are. Tim Tszyu has had 3 losses out of his last 4 fights. So, you know, he's dropped down considerably, as I said, out of the top 15 in the world rankings. And Michael Pretty Boy Zerafa is sitting pretty, still in the top 8, you know. He lost to Lara, but then he come back with a win, and he's scheduled to fight later this month in August. So, you know, with a win there, he's just going to propel higher. And things look set to be on track for this showdown between Tim Tszyu and Michael Zerafa. Pretty boy, you're doing good things. I see you. Keep, you know, striving and doing what you're doing. There's talk on the cards for a fight with baby brother Nikita Tszyu. But we're just going to have to see what Tim wants to do next. Who does he fight? Where does he go from here? Does he still want to fight? I believe he's still got the hunger to fight. He's not just going to leave money sitting on the table and just sail away into the sunset. You know, Costa Tszyu did quit in his last fight against Ricky Hatton, and we never seen him come back again. And Tim Tszyu quit in his last fight against Fondora, but he's a bit younger than Costa. His father was at the time of the Ricky Hatton loss. I believe Costa Tszyu was around 35, 36, whereas Tim's only 30, 31. So he's still got another 5 years left in him. I'm not saying that he's going to be just restricted to domestic fights, but when we're talking about Michael Zerafa, that is a domestic fight that has to happen. Zerafa's not just your average Joe that fights at Blacktown RSL. Michael Zerafa has been in there with Kell Brook, Lara, you know, some big names, world title fights. So Zerafa's world class. Tim Tszyu, as we know, is world class, but he's taken, you know, a few knocks lately. It's brought him down a little bit, as I said. So, I mean, to me, this fight makes sense. And to all the people that thought I was crazy for thinking that Zerafa has a chance against Tszyu, how do you like me now? You know what I mean? What a difference a few months can make. You know what I mean? A few losses. Not many people predicted that Tszyu would lose against Fondora in the second fight. But what I told many people was the first fight, Fondora took the fight on 11 days' notice. So this time, when he fought Tszyu, in the rematch, he had a full camp. He had a full 3 months to prepare for Tszyu. And, you know, obviously he took the title off Tszyu. And they say when a world champion wins a title, they go to another level. And, you know, Tszyu took the fight with Buckram after that loss, had his comeback fight with Joey Spencer. And, you know, after the Joey Spencer fight, he said, I'm back. But I didn't believe him, bro. I still had questions. Is there PTSD from the first Fondora loss, the Buckram loss? You can't just fight Joey Spencer and say, bro, I'm back. I wasn't buying it. Anyway, so we seen what happened in the second Fondora fight. And Tszyu, he put up a good fight. Like, he was cracking Fondora in some of the rounds, like absolutely cracking him. And I didn't think Fondora could stand up to that type of punishment, but he did. And he answered those questions and he proved me wrong. And he just had more hunger than Tszyu, you know what I mean? Tszyu coming from that rich upbringing, you know, they had a Bentley in a garage, mansion at San Susi, all that. Fondora didn't have that. He's grassroots, he's Mexican, he'll die in the ring, go out on his shield before he quits. I know Costa did go back to Russia, and I heard stories about the Tszyus having to live in a small apartment until obviously Tim made his millions. But, you know, it's not the same. I've been in the ring myself, and once you start getting hit with certain punches, you start to question, do I need to be in here? Is there an easier way I can make a living? For me, it's too easy just to go back to the studio. I don't need boxing. I don't need any sport. I don't need rugby league. My passion is making music. You know, when all else fails, I can go back to the studio and make music and express myself. It's got nothing to do with making money. It's all about purpose, and while we're here, you know, I would make music regardless of whether or not there was money involved, because it's energy, it's expression. When I put like certain rappers on, I just vibe because I'm feeding off their energy that they had in that studio session. So yeah, that's how that goes for me. But big things to look forward to. Nikita Tszyu's back in August on the same card as Michael Zerafa. Interested to see how Nikita goes after a 12-month layoff. He had the hand injury. He had a baby in that 12 months. So, yeah, interested to see how he comes back. I have no doubt he'll fire. He's a young kid, hungry, and probably looking to, you know, put the Tszyu name back out there in a positive light. But I made this video to talk about Michael Zerafa, pretty boy, the boy from Melbourne, the Maltese blood. He's back on the same card, and he's still pushing his cause that, you know, he's a force to be reckoned with in Australian and world boxing. So, Zerafa, we're here. We're in your corner. We're behind you. We appreciate you. We love what you're doing. And go out, get that victory on in August. And, you know, let's see what the future holds, whether it's Nikita Tszyu, Tim Tszyu. Just keep pushing for your cause. Keep calling them out, because they can run, but they can't hide. It's your boy, the Matador, Mac28, signing out here on this Truth Hurts Talk. Peace.